There's a brilliant Albert Einstein quote that says you can't solve a problem by using the same kind of thinking that created the problem. Applied to personal growth, this doesn't only mean you need to change how you think, it means that thinking itself is a limited tool for solving your life issues. The reason is that the core elements of a problem often happen on a level of our psyches that's inaccessible to mere thought. Try telling someone with a phobia to be more rational and stop their weird behavior. Ain't happening. Tell yourself to think positive thoughts when you're in the grips of a deep depression. Not so easy. Having someone tell you that your worries are irrational or even that they're caused by trauma may give you some insight, but it won't necessarily change your problem. You can't think your way through your trauma. You have to process it viscerally. Then you'll arrive at true understanding as well. Talk therapy is great, but it limits you to processes that your thoughts can influence. Unfortunately, many of our deeper processes are immune to thinking strategies. I mean, you can definitely change some things by altering how you think. It just won't go very deep. Deriving answers directly from your inner experience, rather than from what other people tell you should or shouldn't do, connects you with your true process, not just an idea of what it is. In fact, following what others tell you to do can sometimes be damaging. People mean well, but they usually tell you what they would do, and it may or may not be your process to do so. The methods I'm going to teach you bypass all the brilliant but often flawed ideas we have about ourselves and others have for us. One of the most prevalent fallacies in psychology, therapy, and self-help is that problems are generalizable. If you've got this problem, you should do X. If you've got that problem, you should do Y. People eat that stuff up because it's simple, it's intuitive, and it sounds right. But it's not. I remember in my psychology training, my teachers kept spouting cliches like, no one size fits all, and everyone is unique. But they could never give me an answer when I pointed out that everything they taught was a generalization. The individualized aspect was totally superficial. There are patterns, say in people with depression or anxiety, but the patterns are so general they're meaningless. When I lived in Zurich, I worked with hundreds of severely depressed people, and I rarely saw the same process twice. Each of us is a one-of-a-kind character. No one can predict what the process underlying your problem wants you to do or how it wants you to be. You have to discover this in the moment, and integrating what you discover will transform the problem. It's totally individual, and it even changes within you. There are no set answers. So my aim here isn't to get you to be a certain way, but rather to discover your way in this moment. You might need to be calm and peaceful today and fierce as a mofo tomorrow. There's no one correct way to be. This is different from most other personal growth methods in that they usually have a goal of getting you into a particular idealized state of mind, which is seen as the solution to your life problems. For example, some methods are designed to pump you up and get you ready to take on the world. Other methods aim to induce inner centeredness and tranquility. Some aim at teaching you to be clear and rational towards your irrational emotions. Some want you to be more vulnerable and open, while others preach mental and physical toughness as the ideal state of being. I call these preferred states, and in a future episode, I'll get more into this. But for now, what's important to know is that the methods I'm going to teach you are for tapping into your unique process, not for trying to get you into a specific state of mind. This means following the organic changes that are continually trying to happen in you. The various idealized states of mind I just mentioned are great, if that's what your process wants in a given moment. But in the big picture, your life isn't just one state of mind. It's an ongoing experience of your own meaningful changing states of mind. Okay, So far, I've emphasized that rather than relying on thinking as your main tool, you're going to use experience as your guide. I've also stressed the fact that you're going to engage with your experience in a way that uncovers your unique process, not in a way that intentionally tries to get you to attain a specific, predetermined state of mind.